What's up, everybody? Just a little heads up. It's actually Tuesday. I did hit legs yesterday, but did not record. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely forgot to charge the receiver. Because I had like the whole day, or not the whole day, but I wasn't on a time schedule, so it was actually really nice to hit legs on a day like that. I definitely still feel it, but I'll get one for y'all next week for sure. But yeah, today's Tuesday, so I was like, all right, we're definitely filming chest. I'm gonna film back tomorrow as well, and then probably chest and back, funny enough, on Friday, and we'll just spread out when we drop them. Like I said, we're gonna stay away from the shoulders and arms this week, from recording at least. So chest and back just seem like the good option. But we have done our press already. We did dumbbell. And I'll even say we just did the 120s for 3 sets of 6 to 7. They did range, I'm not gonna lie. I actually did more the second 2 sets where I hit 7 instead of the first where I hit 6. And then we did the 105s for 8 for 2 sets. And now we're here. I just had one of the awkward middle benches, so I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, you can't use this bench because I'm recording. You know, it's a public gym. But, well, no, I mean, it's a big gym to put it like that. But now we're on chest flies. I already did the high angle sitting out. We did the middle angle now, and y'all know after that we just go to the lowest setting and hit some there, and then repeat. We'll hit our 6 sets there. In a bit of a time crunch today, I'm not going to lie. We do work. I was say so. Let me say this first. It's only like 8:41, right? I work at 4, but I scheduled a haircut. She gave me the options. It was like 10:30 or 12. 12 would have been like really honestly perfect. Would have gotten everything I needed in at the gym and all that. But for whatever reason, I was like, I need it 2 hours earlier. When I didn't, I'm not even doing anything. I still would have gone to the gym either way without the haircut. So it's like, I don't really know what my reasoning was for that. But now we have to suck it up and go earlier. I just had to wake up early enough to eat some breakfast, which we did. But after that, we had to come right here. There was like no waiting. So sitting a little weird, I feel like, with food. But we're having no problems. I don't feel bloated or anything, which is crazy because, again, 12 eggs and 3 pieces of toast doesn't seem like a little. But hey, if it helps us with chest day, I'll do it. I figured it was better to get chest in today versus back tomorrow. I just didn't want to rush an early morning chest workout, so I was like, we'll hit it now. Worst situation here is if I can't hit cardio, I'll just walk around my neighborhood, which I really will. It is a little cold, I will say though. It's like 34 degrees right now, so we'll see if I have to layer up when I do that, but like I said, better there than doing that stuff here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be out of the shot. Let me raise this. Slowly. There we go. I will say the seat, when it's high up, is definitely high up. So we're going to knock it out. And this one, actually, I probably feel the most of this angle out of the other ones on this machine. They're a little bit different. Obviously, the one I like is the supports go down and under versus, you know, these reverse pec decks and stuff where they go up. I will say I do like the other one better, but it was taken at the time. It's not now, but I'm not going to transition midway, you know? Plus, it's not like I'm getting a bad workout on this. Like I said, this angle is actually hitting way better, which I prefer since it is a lower chest focus, so we can get a little more on the lower chest. That's the way to go. I did want to also go ahead and apologize to you. I woke up late Saturday. I couldn't record. So here's what happened. I woke up like an hour early, right? So I was like, all right, let me just close my eyes a little bit longer. Like, I mean like an hour before I actually had to wake up and get ready, not an hour just before the gym. And I like looked at my phone. I was like, all right, yeah, we can actually get a couple minutes. Next time I woke up, it was an hour later, and then some. It was actually like an hour 15 later. and I was super late, so I literally, for a second there, contemplated. I was like, oh, we just won't go. But I had to rush there and get like a 30-minute workout, and so it really wasn't anything to film. I'm actually going to be honest, it actually was a really good hamstring workout. I was just getting some regular kind of tension reps. But yeah, it was a really good hamstring workout. I don't even know what I did different, honestly. I don't even think I actually really did anything different. I'm trying to think. I think the only thing different was I hit abductors earlier. I guess it helps. I don't know. I'm going to take whatever. What was it, set 3? Yeah. I'm going to knock out 2 more. We're probably... Do I want to yet? Let me think. What can I do? We'll transition to biceps. I'll get a little bit of arm work in right now. I was going to do another chest, but I think 2 biceps, 2 more chest, and then maybe end on a bicep is the way to go. I'll catch you off some form of curl. Maybe preachers. I don't know yet. Yeah, I won't know till now, but there's a slight possibility that last clip, I mean, y'all would know, was messed up with audio or something, so we know by now if it is, because the receiver might have been unplugged a little bit, if I'm being completely honest with you. But we got our little preacher thing. The other one was taken again, which I want that one. But we're gonna do single arms, I figured. I haven't done one yet, or preacher variant-wise single arm, so I figured we should try that. This is my first actual set, so I did test reps last, like just before this. Had to get a ballpark weight range to get, well, about this number, which was 8. And we are going to superset it since I am doing solo or single arm. We're going to do some straight bar curls as well, just since these are slightly angled. So these will basically take the place of our like dumbbell curls. Since this is the angle we would have hit anyways. I don't know why I was about to get double reps. I forgot I was even doing this one. Let me re-angle it real quick. We're going to change the grip too for each of the straight bar curls. We'll go middle shoulder width grip this time. Next, I'm probably going super wide and then pretty narrow for the other ones. We're trying to keep wrists straight. We'll get a little push at the top though. That Robbie Robinson kind of rep. Get that extra peak. I'm not going to go as high just because I don't want to, I want to keep it more biceps instead of just like a little bit of shoulders bringing it up, but I definitely feel it. Okay. Actually glad I thought of this combo. When I was going to the preacher, I was like, all right, yeah, we'll do this. And I almost grabbed dumbbells, I'm going to be honest. I was like, all right, and I thought about the angle of this, and I was like, you know what? Well, I know. It's like we need a little straight variant. So I was like, straight bar's the way to go. And just based off the first set alone, was the right call. So got my brother. Okay. It is. So they just got, my brother's at the shop right now because he works there too. I don't know if I've ever said on channel, but I got my brother a job there when he moved back. They got these peppermint bark bear bells. I've never tried one. I do love peppermint though. And they got like 8 boxes of it, so if I like it, I'm just gonna buy a box. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I've been waiting for that one to come in. So I'm excited. Let's hit this next set though. I have no idea which arm I started with. I think it was this one. Either way, they're both gonna get hit. We just gotta remember how we're positioning our arms, so we do it equally, of course, on the other, and how many reps. Cool. There's also like the beauty, I think, of single arm movements, especially on machines. Y'all don't think about it, but you really could self-assist yourself, all right? I guess that's what self-assist means. But you can get extra reps with your own stuff. You don't need the partner for that. I do it with, let me hit this up first, actually, just so I don't lose count or anything. But I do it all the time with adductors. You all seen, I'll put my hands out on my legs and literally just go. These, obviously, I've done it with concentration curls. When I do like single or Arnold curls, I'll get a few extra couple reps just bringing it up myself. You know, I think it's an underrated thing to do. You know, it's overlooked. That's what we'll say. Like, no one thinks about it. But if you do isolation movements or some big movements with legs, get those extra reps in. Also, a little, I guess we'll say, tip I can give for these, or just like any bicep movement in general. If you can, try and keep like an open palm, same with chest, but push with this outer part of your palm. That little extra, just tilt forward and push up. Really gonna get that peak going. I know I feel it right now. It helps. All right, small little tweaks, adjustments can really change a lot. Like my practice reps, I wasn't doing that. Did it this set, definitely felt it. Getting the text back real quick. I don't know, this is just a weird response. Okay. Did I pause my music? I guess I did. Little Kanye playing now. I think it was a good skip over there. Runaway. That's right, keep the bar. Ooh, yeah, that's slick. Okay. We're gonna try and keep our elbow back a little bit on the pad. We're actually gonna tilt it inward this time. Kind of hit a different angle. I've been going a bit wider, pointing out with my elbow. So we're gonna change it for this set. Definitely got less reps. I think it was only one less, but still. That inside one always gets me. So like I'll say, I was doing this, now I'm doing this. And also when you do it, you want to think about not, bringing your shoulder over to compensate for coming down. You want to try and keep yourself back all the way. Todd, sometimes you just do it. I think like the first rep or two of the last set, I was doing it. And I didn't realize until I thought about it. Okay. This one's kicking my ass. I almost forgot to turn this even. Now we're gonna go close grip. Not super close, but decently close. I put my middle finger on the knurling where it starts here. I don't know if you can see that, it's a bit far back, but it always hits the hardest. Especially with the extra little push-up. I'll call it the extra wrist flick. Because it does require a little bit of it, but we're already, what, 3-4 sets in? Yeah, I feel like I'm about to burst. I'm trying to think, what's chest movement? I might hit some supin. Debating that or a regular chest press. It's kind of iffy. I don't know. I feel like I could do a little bit of neutral grip work, a bit of wide work again as well. Probably do 3 and 3. I think it's a good call. If it's still open, I'll do that. Otherwise, we'll just do a regular chest press. But chest press is definitely next. I think that's going to get us going again. Let us hit our dips pretty nasty, which I'm probably doing dips. And maybe just some push-ups with it, just like as a little burning finisher. So chest press it is though, let's go. We actually got it. I'm actually pretty surprised with like all the stuff we're actually getting. I just have 245s and 25 on each side. We're not going to go crazy today, especially too since I've already been hitting chest movements, so that's not going to happen. But probably going to start with wide grip. I think we're just going to back and forth for each set. Yeah, wide, neutral, wide, neutral, wide, neutral. I'm definitely going to hit 6 there, so might as well get started because I haven't even done any test ropes or nothing. I just assumed this would be a good weight, and we'll figure it out. Alright, this might be a little too easy. Maybe actually we're like right at the set number we want to do. The goal was like 8 to 12. That was 10 and a half. I'm going to take that. Complete side note, I'm just thinking about it because he has a song playing, but NF drops a EP, what, the 14th? So 3 days. I didn't even, oh my god. It's the 11th. My perception of time recently has just been way off. Like, way off. I think it's 3 days. I think it's the 14th. So I'm pretty excited about that. I don't know, that tattoo on my shoulder blade is like 2 of his albums combined. I would throw the other ones in, but then I'd have to get it tattooed again. So, pros and cons. The shoulder blade is not the most fun place to get tatted. So we might hold off on that. But yeah, no. NF, top 2 artists for me. NF and the others, Ryan Carvajal, so, which actually is probably my favorite artist for sure. So, definitely excited that he's doing it. And Ryan's also dropping music, so it's actually working out perfectly. Really liking how it's turning out. What song do I want to throw on? And then we'll just get right to the set. That works. Narrow grip this time. We're gonna sit a bit lower just for that reason. Just to still hit mid chest. And the headphones are off. fold them back up. Good. That's okay. For those, I don't know, I want to just mimic like holding the outside and literally pushing it into a V, which is a set motion, so that does help. I know some just go straight up. Luckily this one comes from that. This is kind of also how we mimicked our dumbbell chest press today. It was a mixture of both. So I would come down wide, but then I'd come up in neutral. So man, if these had D handles on it, this thing would be nasty. But it doesn't, so win some, lose some. Thanks. Hello, bro. Alright. Probably have about like 40 minutes in at the most. Which actually isn't a problem at all. Like, I mean, I'm actually, I think doing perfect on time. Actually, I probably have like 50 minutes on it. I think it's only like a 15-minute drop from here, if that, to the haircut place, so. It's actually lining up quite well. Like, I probably only have, after this, like 2 exercises to do. So I actually might be able to hit my cardio today. Damn it. I would have anyways, like I said. I'm actually thinking about getting a walking pad again. I was gonna do a recumbent bike. Those things are way more, and no one really has one up in my area, or the one that I'm looking for, so. Kind of a struggle. I can always do that one here though, and just do the walking pad at the house, but I definitely want to make sure I'm getting some steps in and stuff, and it'll just be nice to have once prep comes around. If I want to just up the steps, you know, walk a little bit in the morning when I wake up, I can walk while I'm eating food, walk in between jobs, walk when I get home, again while eating food. Possibilities and like that. I won't have to drive to the gym or anything and worry about it. I can just get them out. I can just track it myself. Not a full treadmill, I'm like literally just a little walking pad. I don't plan on doing a full cardio on prep with the treadmill, so just using it for steps, and we'll use the Stairmaster for our cutting cardio, unfortunately, when the time comes. Definitely not going to start that shit sooner than I have to. Making sure you'll go. Oh, I was like, am I getting called or something? No, I think I accidentally paused there. Yeah, what the I have no idea. Whatever, but y'all can stop right above chest. Now you need to go deeper. It's like a squat. You could stop at parallel, but you shouldn't. Get that ass to the grass. Get that ass to the ground. Yeah. You should sit down as deep in the pocket as you can. I'm guilty of it when I do squats. I won't drop down super fast. Actually, yesterday I was pretty controlled with it because I found out when I was just dropping it was worse. But if you go down slow, yeah, just go below the pocket. Especially with your if you use new sleeves like I will. Definitely helps keep the knees intact. I will say my hip was acting up a little bit again, but not enough where it like really hurt us. With high bar, I mean, I was still able to hit 455. Probably an easiest shingle. Definitely need to consistently keep hitting squats though, that's for sure. If our weight is going up or maintaining, we should easily be hitting lower to upper, not upper, but like lower 500s, I'd say. I think I hit 565 at like 230, 235-ish. So for us to be in the 220s, there's no reason yet why we shouldn't be able to high bar or low bar anywhere from like 5 to like 535 even. Just because that was months ago. Also, like the strength ability of our muscle should definitely be a little bit got up. Like I said, if I was to go back up to 235, my ass better be peeling. 4 set, let's go. But we're not worried about that now. It'll come to us, but next week I'm probably gonna do Smith machine. I didn't this week again, just because I really did want to do regular barbell, so we're gonna do Smith machine next week. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Give me a little rest and go action. It's been about 5 seconds. Okay. That's how we do it. All right, I'm happy with that. I'm hitting 2 more sets though, so as we go to, I'll say dips. Yeah, we're just gonna do our dips and probably push-ups. And I might get BEs or something, a little cable work for biceps. So those should be like the last things to round us out. So I'm gonna stop wasting time and do it. Changed my mind. We're hitting Bayesians first. Kind of like I had the dip bar actually, or I guess area platform. And I just looked at it, I was like, no, nah. It's like I want to do curls first. I feel like it was like a better call. It was just honestly just calling my name. He's got 25 pounds on each. I'm telling you, when y'all just think about like not moving your shoulders with the movement, shit turns nasty. And you get little stretch marks, which is a good thing. We want the arm stretch marks. Same with, honestly, this whole area for shoulder and chest, armpit for our back, and like kind of groinish area for legs. Which I will say I do have a good bit, so I'm weird about them, but it means we're growing, like I said, so it's a plus. I'm not arguing about getting bigger, and hopefully it goes there. Hopefully it goes. I'm feeling good though. I think it was yesterday, the day before. I just kind of looked in the morning. You know, I think every guy does it, little morning pose downs. And I was like, oh shit, it's better than I thought. I was like, trying different angles, head on, straight on, everything. I was like, high protein is the way. That I don't know, it just responds better. I mean, well, especially too, since it's not just a lot of calories with crap food put in it. It's just a bunch of chicken, whey protein, and eggs. It's literally like all it is. And then some carbs, like we do eat pasta right now, and rice and the bread. That's really all our source of carbs, which honestly is more than enough. I want to say it's like probably like 300 plus carbs. I gotta think. 8. Yeah, we're probably like 300-400 carb, if not a little more. Which we need, keep that energy up. And we just drank a lot of water and shit for the recovery. I can't even. Holy crap, no. Might actually throw lower there, I don't know. No, we're not gonna do that. Fuck that. We're good. I'll keep it there. And then, yeah, protein's high. We're hitting like 408 consistently every day. It's like 405 to 408. Like I said, carbs are there. I have no idea what fat is. To be honest with you, I do not want to find out because it's probably decently and moderately high. I don't think in the hundreds at all by any means. And really, the only fat I get I do cook my chicken with olive oil. That's the only time I use olive oil, but I get fat from that and the egg yolks. I think that should be about it. I mean, I know some stuff has a little bit in it, but those are the two main sources. Everything else is very minimal, and I don't get that much fat. You know, it's not like we're chowing down on peanut butter. So, I think we're good. I think we're good. I mean, I get a little bit from milk too, but again, you know, it's not like I'm drinking the whole thing of milk every serving. So, I think we're in good ranges. Like I said, body's growing well, responding well. So, once it actually comes time to count the specific macros, I probably kind of will. Not really. I think, you know, I was watching some bump stick videos and he was like, whatever it's taking, like, you know, maintain there. You know, take like 200 to 500 off at a time. I was like, okay. I think I'll try it this go around instead of always just completely changing what I eat and trying to get used to that again. You know, why not just manipulate what I already eat? You know, small things like that. So like easily for like breakfast, I could take away a piece of toast or make 2 of the eggs or something, 2 more egg whites versus whole eggs. I mean, that's 100 calories you save right there, basically. And with the toast, you're pushing like almost 200 calories saved right there. That's just breakfast. I could use almond milk instead of regular milk. That's like 100 to 130 calories per serving of almond milk or regular milk. Oh, God. And then I guess to finally cap off that discussion, I can even just stop cooking with olive oil and just use more canola spray. Olive oil is pretty heavy in calories, so that would definitely be at least 200 to 400 calories. I have no idea how much I use. I do not measure that shit. But I'm gonna knock out 1, maybe 2 more sets, and then we'll do dips. I'll be honest. The dips might be taken. I might have messed up. Okay, no, actually, I think they're still open. So we'll knock 2 more sets out, and then we're heading over there to finish. I might hit some push-ups, might not. Not sure yet. We'll find out. Yeah, we didn't get dips. Won't open. I'm not going. I just don't think it's going to hit today. Actually, so we're actually going to opt for lower flies. But I already did some. But if it hits as hard as it did this week or today, why would I not do it again? Except just focus on lower. I'm not going to change the grip or anything. I'm not going to superset it. Nothing like that. We're literally just going to hit only lower. Kind of, if anything, we'll just change the angle on how we hit it. So like this time I might be like this. Next set I might lean back more, forward more. Into the lower chest though, not like into regular. It's just I kind of looked at it and I was like, I need a belt to like make them better. It's just like it's missing that, and I can't do it without it. Also, yeah, shocker. I had a white beater on the entire time. I almost didn't take the shirt off. I don't know. I was like, we're at the end of the workout. Why not? We got 1 more movement. So one clip ain't gonna hurt us. That was the first set though. Again, no test reps, nothing. I'm gonna go up in weight. I originally was too, so I think that set just confirmed it. So I'm paying for it. Honestly, I don't even think I'm gonna give it that long to wait in between. Honestly, just next song I find. Yes, this works. Yeah, this one we're just gonna back up more, be more upright. Just think a lot more on the press at the bottom. I'm well aware too that these are not pretty. Don't worry. I see it, but last movement, we're feeling it. We're gonna sacrifice a little bit to just make sure this wraps up good. I'm not gonna lie to you, we might actually do a pause and go. I feel like why not end it on a note like that? Okay, yeah, well, now we're tapped. I got probably at least 2 more sets though. So we're gonna keep working on that. 100%, yeah, 2 more sets. No, actually we're gonna, maybe 1, but I think we'll wrap it up here. What time is it? Yeah, I honestly, I gotta get on the treadmill like within a couple minutes, so I'm gonna knock these out super quick. Catch y'all after the haircut, just so we can show that off and close it out. So it's been our workout today. See you in basically 5 seconds. So we are back at the crib actually, and funny enough, I just thought about it when I'm talking about my 2 favorite artists, literally NF, Ryan Carvajal. Just those are like the only things up in my room, honestly, except like 1 other poster in the Dark Sports tapestry that I got. But made it back. We got the protein bars. I actually tried one at the supplement store to determine if I was going to buy a box or not. I bought a box. They are super, like, I really like them, just like these Bearville's peppermint bark. It's not like a crazy amount of peppermint, but there's definitely, it's a noticeable amount. And I think they're a lot, it's weird. From the other ones, it's a lot chewier, but I kind of like that. And it's like a white chocolate mix, which I think works better for peppermint. Actually, on pretzels, I think I like regular chocolate more with peppermint. But for these bars, chef's kiss. I actually, yeah, really liked them. Even like the second I opened it, I was like, oh, that's gonna hit. So if you like peppermint bark, those bars are definitely gonna be a good thing for you. But besides that, like I said, we got the fresh cut too. So extremely happy about that. We definitely needed one. It was a little too poofy on the outsides. We kept length on the top, and of course the back, it's gonna grow out longer. So I needed that fresh fade. All right, that little 0.5 on the sides definitely makes a difference. That's for damn sure. I'm trying to think what else. Got some protein in. I just got one of the meals at the sup store as well and just ate it there. Protein shake. Picked up some fizz-free Celsius, some dragon fruit limes since they had some at the gas station. Those things are so good. Y'all have to get those too if you like them. I'm just not a big fan of carbonation, so I don't do any of the regular ones. So the fizz-frees are definitely, they're helpful. I might actually have another one, to be honest with you, on top of the pre-workout I've already had. So we're gonna be at like 800 milligrams today, just cause I have no other reason. But yeah, I think really we're just gonna edit this, upload it after I shower and clean up and get ready for work. I only gotta get 1 meal in before that, and then I can eat afterwards. So I'm actually not really in a big rush. I'm kind of happy about that for once. I really have the time to sit down and edit the video. I feel like it's a first, given I have to work today. Otherwise, yeah, I'd have all the time in the world, but I'm here for it. Like I said, pretty excited. We're gonna film back tomorrow, some back and triceps. Holy crap, I forgot to hit shoulders today. Okay, we're gonna hit back, tris, and a shit ton of shoulders since I totally forgot. Damn, can't believe I forgot that. It's actually one of my favorite things to train. So tomorrow, I think we're gonna start with pull-ups and actually go right into shoulders to make sure we at least get some lateral raises in with the machine and some front raises. But that's gonna be tomorrow's problem that I have to figure out now. I'm happy with what we got in. We did everything we needed to. I'm about to have to walk after I shower too because I did not have time for that at the gym. I'm not gonna lie, I took some pictures. Took a little longer than I thought. So after I was like, oh, I only have 10 minutes left, I just went to the gas station instead of walking on the treadmill for 5 minutes. There would have been no purpose. So actually I might do that now before I shower. To get my steps in get my meals in, get that protein. As for the day, I calculated everything. We're going to be like right at 412 actually, so it's a good number. Just a little bit more extra to be like, all right, I know I hit 400 at least, just in case there's crumbs or something or whatever. I say a lot, don't I? But I think, yeah, that's really going to cap it off now. So thanks for watching. Like I said, if you like peppermint, get the barbells. They are that good. I really do love these. So I'm actually really happy I bought one. And if we still have them when I go through these, I might buy another one. We're just going to find out. So stay tuned. We're getting better. Putting on a little bit of size, which we said we were happy with. Probably around like 223-ish now. So already up like 5 pounds. So big difference, to me at least. So I'm going to catch you on the next one. See y'all tomorrow, realistically Thursday when I upload that video, and then again Saturday. All right, we'll catch you then. Peace.